It's a pleasure to be on today's stream.
Hi, darlings. It's your girl, Die Hard Diva, and I have a few Would You Rather questions for you, the community.
Would you rather be chased by 50 duck-sized Onis or one Oni-sized duck?
Good morning.
50 ducks is a lot already, and it's still Onis, so I think I'm just gonna stick with one Oni-sized duck. Plus, I do like ducks.
Honestly, one
just woke up.
Oni-sized
I'm
duck
still
sounds
getting
pretty
acclimated.
terrifying. I think I'm gonna go for the 50
Hi,
duck-sized
beefy
Onis and literally just strap my Timbs on and get ready to boot them because
know where
there's
to put it.
no way I'm running from one Oni-sized duck.
Question 2. You get $50 million,
Last time you
but the
streamed
Wraith
at
is
10 was
chasing
like
you
2
at a
years
snail's pace
ago.
for the next 10 years. Do you take the money?
Oh shit, there's a poll. Thank you, Ash. Hi, and hi, I heard Salad. Hi, Danny.
Honestly,
fuck, oops.
I think this is a easy yes. All I need
I
to
didn't
do is
wait.
set up some motion cameras
The
in
Wraith
my
is
house.
chasing you at a snail's
As
pace for
soon
the
as
next
I see
10
the Wraith is
years.
coming, I need to set like a bunch of
Yes,
like
of course.
alarms and stuff. As soon as I get his exact location and know where he's at, even if I'm sleeping and it
It's
just
like
like
the
rings
snail.
and I know,
It's like
I'm out. I'm in a
it's just
place that has
it's
two
the snail
exits.
thing.
That's the grand master plan here. Go out one exit, dip out of there, fly across the country, and live my days. As soon as I can
I still have,
calculate
like,
how
sleep
fast he's going and he's
crusted in my
about to
eyes.
approach my location, I'm out, going back to the other home, and we're just gonna rinse and repeat.
Wraith at a snail pace for the next 10 years? He won't catch up.
Cherry.
That's easy $50 million. Go ahead, give me that easy money. There you go. Yeah.
Would you rather play video games with Fung for an evening or go out to a cafe with Sable? Ooh.
No, if we played video games with Fang, we would be playing DBD and she'd be toxic. We're going to a cafe.
Fung is a professional gamer, and I'm
Money,
really
I like
competitive,
money,
so
but
I
I
feel
don't
like
have
things
any.
would heat
What?
up
What?
very quickly. I'm gonna take the easy way out,
Oh,
and
the
I'm
last
gonna
one.
say go on a cafe date with Sable. Also, Sable is really cute. She's really cute.
She is.
She really is. How dare they give us this cute survivor? I'm shooketh.
This is a good one. Honestly, I feel that if
I'd
I play
be
video
hitting
games
up
with Fung,
Sable,
she's just gonna
Chatter
be
said.
way too good because she's
Sable's
literally
hips
like
don't
in
lie.
esports.
What are you
I don't think I'm gonna really show off too well there. I'm gonna embarrass
guys
myself. So I
talking
think I have a way
about?
better chance of going out to the cafe with Sable. and
Nobody
we can
wants to
share
play
a
games
bunch
with
of cool
Fang.
stories. That's my answer. I'm locking it in.
Question 4. Who
Cafe
do you
with-
think would put you through a tougher workout at the gym? Trapper or Huntress?
Oh, Hunter's 100%. 100%. I mean, Trapper would just be awkward. He just gotta stare at you, I feel.
That's such a difficult one because
No, it's
especially
not.
if you looked on the Hooked on You skins, they're both like built. They're both like into
But they
it.
got different personalities.
Huntress
man.
got that arm, you know, she really has that
Mhm.
Tom Brady arm, but I think I might have to go with Trapper for this one. The man
What?
like walks through so much traps all the time. He even has hooks like inside of him because he fought the
bought a friend
entity.
the
I think
DVD
he's
dating
gonna
for her
really
birthday.
give me
We
a
were
tougher
watching her
workout. So
play
we're gonna have to go with him, and I need to hit the gym, so that works perfect.
Well,
I had money, but I
both
spent it on a
Trapper and
katana.
Huntress
Honestly,
are very
worth.
muscular, but have you seen the muscles on Huntress? I
Exactly.
feel like she would really whoop my butt at the gym, so I'm gonna pick her. Sorry,
Exactly.
What would the unknown have to say to someone to perfectly mimic you to others?
Oh god, I don't know. Oh no. Oh wait, I'm gonna run the ad so that nobody gets
That one's
pre-rolls
easy.
if they just
I'm a
happen
Leo.
to come
I
across the
choose
stream,
chaos
which I don't
or
know why they
fashion,
would.
fun, and chaos. Y'all die hard.
I'll be right
know.
back.
I am all
This is
about
just the
that fashion, fun, and
pre-stream
chaos.
stuff.
I really,
They're not
I
ready
really
yet.
am.
The stream is
Yep,
supposed to be
Mimic
starting.
knows me so well.
Wow,
in 4
this one's a
minutes.
tricky one because I go through a lot of phases where I have a bunch of different catchphrases, but I don't know what do I really say a
everyone
lot?
was that's me.
Probably
That's so true.
like a greeting. It has to be a greeting, right? Or like you're, NYC.
You're.
That's me. So I think I have to go with something like that.
I don't
Or
even
maybe
know.
I'm back. If
Just
the
fucking talk
constant
about-
me saying I'm back to content creation and streaming after being on a hiatus for so long,
Just drop
that
a
one
dumbass
also
fact
sums
about
it up
bugs.
perfectly.
Well, that's all the questions. I'm very excited to see what you all chose for your Would You Rather questions. Until next time, see you in the fog.
Bye bye. 90% chance. Yeah. what was that? Magic proof. What was that? What happened? People are like, what the fuck was that? What was the point of that? I think that was fun. It felt weird how it was kind of out of place. We're like, oh, the stream's gonna start in 5 minutes. And then they started doing that. I panicked and I hit go live. I panicked. There's a guy that's supposed to be coming to my house to look at our sprinklers, and it's supposed to be between 10 and 12, and it is 10:58. Oh no. Hi, Taco! Hi! So hopefully... Oh no, please not again. Please not again. I can only do 2. Save them for something. Taco spelled... Oh yeah, Taco Cat is Taco Cat spelled... Wait, is that why that's your name? Is that why that's your name? No? Oh, okay. I completely forgot about that. What's it called? It's not a homonym. What's it called? It's just saying forward and backwards like race car. Enter over. And it's starting. Perfect timing. Holy shit. Everybody shut up. Oh. Is that Lara Croft? She's so good. Clear the comms.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
No, shut up! Uh-oh. Oh, she's so beautiful.
Tomb Raider,
I am
Lara
sorry.
Croft, what?
I know.
Happening?
I'm
So
not
exciting.
serious,
Hey
don't
everybody,
worry.
welcome back to
I'm not
another
so
Dead by
dumb.
Daylight live stream out there in Twitch world, YouTube world. This is our
Hello.
stream for our official stream for our July release and 2v8
Woo.
release. Because these things
Have you not
are
played
both
Tomb
very
Raider?
important
No.
and both
Hi,
happening
Rocky.
around the same time.
I have
So
not.
let's get into it.
Yes, this is our first live stream since our anniversary. So we're ready to kick off year 9 in a really big way. So especially because one of the best responses we've gotten from the anniversary live stream was your reaction to the announcement of 2v8 game mode. So in today's stream, we're going to break down everything that you can expect from the game mode
Recommended.
and show you a full gameplay
DBD
segment
2.0.
and we couldn't be more excited.
And as if that wasn't already enough,
I
as
don't
I
know
just
what
mentioned,
version
we're
this
welcoming
is,
new
but it's
survivor of the
definitely
Fog.
not
The ultimate
2.0.
survivor, Lara Croft, is now, as of today,
Unless you're
a
asking
few
about
minutes
Tomb
after the
Raider,
show, in
then I
Dead
don't
by
know.
Daylight. So on the show today, we're going to be looking at her gameplay, of course, but also finding out how she made her way into the fog with us in Dead by Daylight. It'll be really interesting.
Yes. So, of course, we've got a lot on deck today. We're going to be going through so much content, but
Lord.
let's go ahead and take a look at today's run of show.
Get into it.
So first up, I'll be chatting with William, one of Dead by Daylight's narrative designers, to find out about how we wove Lara Croft's world into the world of Dead by Daylight. Then we'll sit down with Tomas, one of the amazing game designers, to talk about
No shot
Lara's
they delayed the
gameplay
mode just
and
to
break
get
down each of
Lara.
her perks and how they pertain to her as a character. And after that, we'll have Justin and Brandon on deck to share everything with you about the new tome Mythic and all of its rewards.
Ooh.
Following that, Dork gets to sit down with our friend Rose to take a look at the incredible new collections coming in this release. And then after that, it's all things 2v8. We're joined by a
Let's
different
go.
Justin Brown, a two Justin show for you today. He's going to give us finalized gameplay details that we weren't able to give you at the anniversary announcement. And then we'll take you into a super fun
need to
and
get
super
friends.
chaotic gameplay showcase featuring our devs, Jordan and Peanuts, as well as 8 of our Fog
Peanuts?
Whisperers having a ball. And finally, in
Hunter's
case
Mask.
you
Oh,
have
fuck, I missed it.
questions, which of course you usually do, we'll be wrapping things up with a Q&A to cover 2v8, our new chapter, anything else you want to talk about, and maybe also to cover this next topic. We are very happy to say,
Is the volume
finally,
okay?
we
Or
have
is it
more
too quiet?
details to share with you about cross progression. My
I don't know what
pet
that means.
favorite topic. I'm so psyched we can finally start talking about it. So for those of you looking for a chance to finally sync your Dead by Daylight progress and purchases across multiple platforms, the good news is you definitely don't have much longer to wait. Cross progression is going to be available on July 22nd. Less than a
Yay!
week. That's next Monday. Not much longer to wait at all. So we'll be back with a lot more details on that later in the show. We wanted to get that to you up at the front of the show. So we'll do Q&A. We can get into some of the specifics there. So stay tuned.
Yes, absolutely, and I'm so excited. I cannot
Hell
wait
yeah.
for cross progression. The last thing before we get into our first segment, Twitch drops. Of course, we're doing Twitch drops in the show. We've been doing them on our last broadcast
I
recently.
don't see them.
So make sure that you're linking your behavior account so that you can go ahead and get those Twitch drops.
Oh, I
You'll see a
haven't.
QR code on the screen
I
or
don't
a link
have
in the
it.
Twitch chat. So be sure to get those. And if you're new to Dead by Daylight Twitch drops, all you need to know is that by watching
Who is
any Dead
that?
by Daylight live stream, that's any Dead by Daylight live stream in the Twitch category, you'll be accruing
is
watch
that?
time to get any of the Twitch drops that we have available today
bro.
until July
Good, how are
30th.
you?
And this is going to be for a full outfit for Jonah Vasquez. So for all our Jonah
Gross
fans out
Jonah.
there, you can start by getting your watch time with today's live stream
Someone
to
said
get
gross
the
Jonah,
Weary
so
Eyes Head
no one
cosmetic.
likes Jonah.
Then after that, with 3 total hours of watch time, you'll get the Unwanted Attention top. And then with 6 total hours, you can complete the set with the Back Home pants.
Those are some very country
Everybody
music
hates
ass
Jonah.
names,
What do you
which
do?
are so good.
They are so good.
Shout out to the narrative team. We got another fun thing to talk about. So we try to weave in surprises wherever we can on these live
Chaos.
streams. So we brought
Good
a little
morning.
something special for you today. And if you are a Dead by Daylight fan, which let's
Woo.
assume that you're watching this. I mean,
Please
no one's
be.
here to watch this.
Aw.
Or a Supermassive Games fan, you probably already have the casting of Frank Stone on your radar. And today we're super happy to give you a first glimpse at a brand new trailer that actually focuses on the mysterious film that's
Their new
being
game.
filmed by the characters inside the game. So let's check that out.
Imagine
right now.
Jonah. Proof for mature audiences only. Y'all are 17 and up, right?
think we're weak.
Aww, B.
You make me. In the summer of 1980,
This
in the
summer.
depths of an abandoned steel mill,
Are you absolutely sure this is safe?
an evil lies dormant, waiting to be unleashed.
Yo, coming?
Yeah.
The footage was thought to be lost. It now resurfaces. for the first time.
Be very careful, Chaos Sonic.
Evil comes for all. A Christine Gordon film.
Check it.
Starring Jaime Rivera and Christine.
What is this
Gordon,
narrator
with
voice?
Linda Castle,
Someone
Robert
just
Green,
sleeping.
and Bonnie Rivera.
We gotta get out of this place. We gotta get out of here right now. We gotta go.
Dare you enter Murder Mill?
I like his voice.
I think we got it.
The film is legendary. I heard it was only screened a few times, and each time the audience flew into a rabid, murderous rage. The CIA's got this secret lab called the Larry Memorial Institute where they use it for enhanced interrogation.
How do you know all this?
I'm a fan.
That looks cool. I'm excited. Of the humor of a 12-year-old, same.
I'm a fan. I mean, I'm also a fan.
If I were to
and
ever play
Murder Mill,
Jackbox,
eagle-eyed players.
any thought out
familiar with
word
Murder Mill?
or any thought out
Maybe they've
joke
seen it in a
is
movie theater
immediately
nearby.
gonna be
Yeah, and
trumped
Larry.
by
They said Larry.
the word
yeah,
come.
So I can't wait to get my hands on this game, and I know you can't wait either. But
Having a
thankfully, we
great
do
day.
not
I
have to wait
am. I
much
hope
longer.
you're having a
The
great day,
casting of
too.
Frank Stone comes out September 3rd, 2024 for PC,
Wait, that's soon.
Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5.
And I'm gonna be here
you can
still.
Pre-order now to get instant access to the Plunderer's Instinct. Wink, wink, perk, perk, a feature that allows you to rummage around for hidden collectibles scattered throughout the game.
Yeah,
we also
I
have
love
the
collecting.
deluxe edition that you can get available now, or to pre-order, so you can get instant access to the cutting room floor, which is another feature, a new feature that allows you to return to key decision points, so you could change them to see new outcomes in the game, and also check out those collectibles you might have missed. These features are available, or usually after you finish your first playthrough, but if you pre-order the deluxe edition, you get them both instant.
Let me be a
at
beta
launch.
tester, please.
Well,
I
what
love
else we
you.
got for you if you're getting the casting of Frank Stone?
I think it's
Well,
way
behind the
too
deluxe edition gets you
late
8
for beta
exclusive
testing.
costumes
They're
in
definitely
the
done
casting
with
of Frank
that.
Stone, but in a very cool twist, it also gets you a bunch of exclusive rewards in DBD proper. So all you need is to own both games and have them registered to the same behavior account, and you get rewards in both those things. So we've just thrown a ton of information
I need to make
at
a behavior
you,
account. I
Cell.
don't have one.
But if you missed some of it, we got that graphic there. See, there's a lot. Just go to the Casting of Frank Stone website for full details.
It's
Make
similar
your choice.
to Until
and
Dawn in the
get hyped.
Quarry,
September
someone
3rd is
said.
not far away.
It did give that
so
vibe.
That's it for
if
us
it is,
right now.
I'm so excited.
But
I
let's
have
go ahead
the
and kick it off
Quarry
with our
in
first
my
segment and find out more
library.
about how the team brought the iconic Lara Croft into Dead by Daylight.
Plague
Alright,
needs
so
more
those
outfits.
Who are new
Plague
to our
needs more
streams,
players.
you might see, or usually watch our streams, you'll see that Dave is usually our go-to guy for talking about everything lore, but today we want to introduce a new part of our narrative team who's been basically working on bringing in existing characters into the fog. So please join me in welcoming narrative designer William A. Mitchell.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here in the space for the first time. It's kind of surreal.
Yeah, it's pretty surreal for the first couple of times.
Where's that pillow?
But we're going to
is
go ahead
that?
and hop in to talking about how the narrative team has collaborated with Dave to bring in this new chapter.
Sure.
Pillow's bad
so
vibes. What even
usually
is it? It
Dave
looks
comes
like...
to us with sort of
Wait.
A realized idea, but sort of a blueprint of what we want to do with the character. Kind
It's
of
too
here's who
quiet.
we're working with, and here's the
You guys-
general sort of thrust of what we're doing. On the narrative team, our goal is to take that blueprint and sort of fill in all the details, really focusing on the stuff like the motivations and everything like.
Oh,
about, like,
yeah, I am planning on
character
playing
that you
it.
see in the game.
Okay, so then what are some of the ways that you have all weaved in
Weaved?
Lara Croft into Dead by Daylight? And
We've
got
mentioned-
this amazing poster behind me that has Lara Croft, the original survivor.
They know me.
So yeah, how have you guys brought her into Dead by Daylight's lore?
Sure. Well, I think there's some things that are kind of obvious, the big things.
Come
the
on, let's
character
go.
Bios, voiceover
been
lines,
noticed.
memory fragments when we write those for some characters. Those are sort of like the big parts that we use to really tie people's lore
Let's turn
into
it
the
up just
game.
a little
But
bit.
there's a lot of little things too that are very important. This is
Just
more
remind me to
killer
turn
centric,
that
but for
down
example, when we're
after
talking
the
about
stream.
add-ons, you know, we have these 20 opportunities to look at little mementos and tell stories about a character's past and sort of discover how we got to where we are now. Something that applies to Lara and the survivors as well is when we get to the perks. You know, we kind of look at perks as an opportunity to say, okay, this is who they are now, and this is why they are who they are now. We use that flavor text there to say, here's the character's strengths, here's the things that make them special in our universe, and here's how they got there.
Okay, so with like kind of filling out that flavor text and kind of making sure we're adding that person into our game, can you tell us a bit more about your experience with the Tomb Raider franchise?
Sure. So I was a young kid. I was working my first job. I was delivering flyers around town, and I had just managed to save enough money just to get a PlayStation 1. No game, no memory card, just a PlayStation 1. At the end of the summer. So I got that home, and it came with a demo disc, and that's all I had for a couple of months. So I went through that demo disc a lot, and one of the things that I stuck to the most was one level of Tomb Raider 2 that I probably played 100 or 200 times, shooting the same tiger a bunch of times.
Wait, did you say
so that was my
PlayStation
first
1?
experience, and it wasn't really until the 2013 games that I got really on board. This is when I picked up that game. I was just blown away by it. The presentation of that game, the character growth that we see over the course of that game, and the sort of brutality of it all was kind of shocking and
PlayStation
really
1 is the first
okay,
PlayStation,
so with talking
right?
about like
Xbox One is not the first one, but the most
displayed
recent.
in the 2013 Lara Croft game.
Is it the
Can
first
you tell
one
us
for
about how we're getting
PlayStation?
Lara Croft? Like, at what stage in her development is she coming into the fog?
Sure. There is a moment in the 2013 game where she's on the tracks of the Solari Brotherhood, who are kind of the bad guys in that game. They've taken her friend Sam, and she's managed to find Sam finally after all this time sort of chasing her. But she gets overwhelmed by the Solari Brotherhood. So she has to jump off of a sort of natural rock bridge, and she lands in a river of blood. Full of, dismembered like limbs and all this stuff. That felt like the perfect moment for the fog to creep in. So she dives in, feels all these, limbs kind of grabbing at her as she's trying to get back to the surface. Has this Apocalypse Now moment where she rises up out of the blood, and that's when the fog kicks in and she's in a new nightmare.
That sounds like a truly horrific event. I could not be as calm and collected as Lara.
This
so
live
speaking
stream
of
sucks.
that, like how that kind of brings in, can you paint a picture of what kind of qualities Lara is coming into the fog with?
Sure. I mean, up until
Seems
that
always
point in the
Laura's
game,
just a nosy
you
bitch.
can see that she's already gone through so much, physical and emotional damage.
People hate this.
She's
I
been
like
shipwrecked.
it.
She's lost her mentor. She's lost her best friend, and she's
I like how he's
trying to
describing
escape
it for
a
people that
terrifying cult
have
on
never played Tomb
on
Raider
a
like me.
remote island. So she's really, started to become hardened at this point. Able to deal with all that damage. But on top of that, she's very intelligent. That's an important side of her
Oil
for
up,
us to,
Jeff.
for us to talk about. She went to school for archaeology.
Oh,
She's a whiz kid from a family of whiz adults, I guess. She's a genius who took
She
her,
played
her
Wizard
school
101.
and learning very seriously.
I was a whiz kid too.
But to me, I think the most important thing
Relatable.
about her is that she always keeps it cool. She's collected, like you said. Like for me, like I freak out if I have a deadline coming up. She's
Finally,
keeping her
a
head
relatable
straight
character.
when entire tigers are coming after her.
Tigers, wolves, T-Rexes, the whole shebang, yeah. So then when you're working with an established character like Lara, how does that affect
I
our
have no
process
idea.
for bringing them into a game with, their and while also making sure to respect the canon and the current narratives they have? Like, so how do we, weave all of that back into us?
Weave!
For sure. For a character like this, and for any
need to
licensed
stop.
character, what it amounts to for us is an enormous
Hear
amount
what
of
the people
research.
that can't think about the
I would say I
characters
spend about
unless it's
90% of my time
gore.
doing research for characters like this. We want to look at absolutely everything that's ever been released for a character like this. There are so many games for this. There's also like the films and this and that. while we aren't using all of that, I think it's important to sort of build a mental picture for ourselves based on all that. You know, as I mentioned, we're using the Survivor timeline for this story, but we don't want to completely alienate people who've never played those games. You know, there's a lot of people who grew up on those 90s games, you know, playing the demo in their basement in 1998 or whatever year it was. So we try to keep those motivations in mind as we're creating the character to sort of paint a full picture of who they are.
You can tell they really care about
then
the
the
game.
next most important thing for us to do is find that perfect moment in whatever timeline we're using for us to have that divergence, that moment where, okay, this is no longer that story, this is now our story, where the fog comes in. Luckily, this was probably the easiest it's ever been. If you don't look at that River of Blood moment and say, yeah, that's when the fog shows up, then please let me know what moment's better.
Yeah, especially because it is such a horrifying, gruesome moment. Like, to be submerged and all, no thank you. But that kind of goes back to the horror elements that are a part of the Tomb Raider franchise. So can you tell us about how that might have inspired or informed our decision-making process for the narrative?
For sure. I mean, I've always looked at this series as, you know, it's not survival horror, but it definitely is horror about surviving.
I'd be a survivor.
I think.
Bars.
Well, thank you. You know, these there's so many moments in this
anybody
series.
that
You know,
has
like
seen me
the entire
play
sort of
killer,
first
I
hour
can't.
of the 2013 game is horrifying to
I
play
can't.
through.
I feel too bad.
Really like intense and cathartic. You know, even in the old games, you know, there's a temple in Tomb Raider 2.
And it's not like I'm
is
super
straight
good
up
at the
spooky.
game, and so I feel
In
bad for
Tomb Raider
killing
5,
everybody. I
there's
just
this part that you go through when you're in
I'm
Ireland.
just like playing
you're
with
getting
people,
chased
and I
by
feel
tiny
bad for
demons.
hooking
Like,
anybody.
These are horrifying moments in this game series, and it just makes sense to have Lara as a survivor in our game.
Yeah, I'm excited we're getting Lara. They can keep the tiny demons. But thank you so much, Will, for walking us through how we've brought Lara into the world of Dead by Daylight. Next up, we'll be sitting down with Thomas, who's going to be breaking down how Lara's gameplay comes into DBD.
They did a really good job on her design. She looks really good. That's sweet.
All right, now that we know a bit more about how the team brought the iconic Lara Croft into the fog, let's talk gameplay. Please welcome the amazing game designer, Thomas.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Welcome to the stream. I'm super glad to be sitting down and talking with you, especially because you are the designer responsible for the new chapter perks that we're going to be seeing in Dead by Daylight for both Killer and Survivor. And today, you're here in person, so let's go ahead and talk about how Lara's personality transitions into these perks. So for starters, I've got to ask, were you a fan of the Tomb Raider franchise before you started working on this chapter?
Yes, of course. I mean, I definitely remember playing the game as a kid and thinking, oh my god, this looks so good, right? And then, of course, I had to revisit the franchise for working on this chapter because a lot has happened since playing the game as a kid.
Absolutely. And this is a character that people know and love and basically simonious with gaming in general. So what are the aspects of Lara that you had to brainstorm on or think about when making her perks?
Well, like we always start with David Shaw, who gives us the main themes, the pillars of the character, and we get 3 of these, and we sort of like do a bit of research to try to find perk ideas, gameplays that would fit into these ideas. But in this case, all the 3 perks, all the 3 pillars, they translated really neatly into 3 perks, so that was easy. So, I mean, each one of these is called Athlete, Adventurer, and Archaeologist, so that's the 3 ones.
All right.
AAA.
So can you tell me a bit about how these
is Tomb Raider a
AAA
game? Is that
yes,
the
of
joke?
course. The first one is called, again, Finesse. And
Finesse.
This is the one that connects to Lara as an athlete. So we wanted to make sure that we got to view her athletic side as an important part of, you know, the way she moves through environments and the way she's doing all those cool, you know, like action-y things. So we know we wanted to have that. So we know survivors in Dead by Daylight, they can do like athlete
like,
things.
I know, like,
and
I know Dead by Daylight, they like to add a little stuff like that.
Survivors in Dead by Daylight, they don't do superhuman things, so we wanted this to be distinct. So specifically, this perk, it gives you 20% vault speed when you do a fast vault. It doesn't use exhaustion, so you just like
the lead
this
of regular
little, it seems like a small margin, but it make a big difference in a chase.
What is this screech cat?
Part of the goal here was to make a different kind of athletic perk. We didn't want to have an exhaustion perk because we have a bunch of these already and they don't work together. So we wanted to have something athletic and also something unique.
Yeah, I did notice that with Lara's animation, it was different. So can you explain a bit more about how the team came to decide that?
Yeah, well, we definitely wanted to have a cool animation for this, and we asked to create a brand new animation for the fast vault on the window and on the pallet, so that it would, really showcase Lara's acrobatic abilities and, what she's capable of. The movement is like a parkour vault, so the player really feels like they're doing something cool and unique, and also the killer notices it, which is really important for gameplay and also for like the cool aspect of it.
It does look awesome, and it was amazing to use it in trials. And not only is it like unique just for Dead by Daylight, but it was also very Lara Croft, which I think is just a great combination. So what can you tell us about the 2 other perks for Lara?
Well, the second perk is called Hardened, and this one is built around the adventurer theme. As an adventurer, she's been through a lot, and she almost never gets rattled. And, this is what, the kind of feeling we wanted to give for Hardened. You complete a certain task, and you're rewarded for the rest of the trial. In this case, you don't scream, and you see the killer's aura in specific conditions. So we know that, she's always going through temples, going on quests.
What if they make it so that she's the only
items and artifacts?
That whenever
so in this
jump
case,
from
in the Dead by Daylight game, it turns into like opening chests and cleansing totems. So once you do that, you're rewarded with this kind of like fearlessness in a trial that we
gotta hope she doesn't cross an arm in the leg.
So that would just
I think it's just going to be the usual.
So can you expand on that
the
one?
500
yes, of course. This one's also very simple.
Thing.
It's called Specialist. And as you mentioned, it's kind of like the archaeology perk theme. It works by granting you tokens when you open chests. So this is something you can do, go around, open chests, and then once you go on a generator and do a great skill check, you're going to get what we call BNP, short for brand new part, which is this kind of like progress that cannot be broken on a generator, even if the killer kicks it.
Brand new
when
part.
you open a chest, you get this extra value that you can use for something else.
They're saying it like this is something
cool.
new. This is
even
something.
if the killer kicks it, you're not going to lose that progress. So it's a great payoff, and then it's fun to go around.
Chad,
and
back me up.
I think it fits with Lara
This
Croft.
has existed
I'm
already.
really excited to use that perk in my next trial.
Yeah, Gen rushing.
Last question, and this is a question we like to ask all of our game designers.
This is where that came
is there
from.
Any tips that you'd like to give to players for using Lara's perks for the first time in their
like
trials?
they had it and then they got rid of it.
Of course. The goal is always to be fun and simple, and also in a sense effective. And each of these perks can bring you in a different direction.
I'll be able to experience it.
Build crafting. You could use a single perk with
if they don't get rid of it.
3 other that sort of mesh with it. But you could also just like take all 3 and go for a jack of all trades kind of like idea, or just kind of like go for the adept, I suppose. If you're looking to play off of finesse, my call would probably be lithe, which is just an obvious choice. You just do this really cool fast vault, and then you start running, at a high speed. So that would work very well, and then you have the cool animation on top of it. Hardened plays more into like a stealth kind of like build. So in this case, you could use urban evasion, or like maybe there's like a chest build, and it's the same for specialist, right? It plays off with chests, so maybe there's a chest build out there. I'm just like willing it out. So like you could use coin offering, plunderer's instinct, and then if for some reason the killer uses hoarder, I don't know why they would, but they could. You're just in business,
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to pairing finesse with live, especially. Just get that really cool animation and just take off. So thank you so much for walking us through all of that, Toma. It's really been a pleasure, and I'm so glad we had you on the stream.
Give it up for
next up is going to be me and Eric to prep you for our next segment. So stay tuned.
Am I supposed to scan this? I have this live stream. I can always go back. Is there other horror games that you really like or love? I like Alien Isolation.
Okay, we
I played
back.
it once.
Dork,
I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it again. It was hard.
Show is not even
but I really
close
enjoyed
to
it.
over yet. I checked chat.
Really
I saw
good.
people join whenever they join, so they missed a little bit of the news at the start. A lot of cross progression when? Well, cross progression next
reading the
week
chat.
on Monday, July 22nd. We're going to talk about it a little bit later in the show, so stay tuned. 2v8's coming up as well, so stay tuned. So everyone, there's something for everyone in the show today, so just stick with us.
For your own sanity,
right
please
now,
don't
we're going
read
to be
the
joined by
chat,
Justin Banks
devs,
and Brandon
please.
Silvera, who are going to be joining us to talk about the new
I woke up
Mythic
from last
Tome.
night, I was
And
bullying
Laura
Hunter
actually
Sims.
makes an appearance in the tome, which is pretty dope. So we're going to jump to that, and then we'll be
not
right
the
back.
Huntress. Ooh.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the couch. I'm Justin Banks, one of the senior product managers on DBD.
They switch
Here today
couches
playing
fast.
host as we welcome Brandon
The
to the
musical
couch.
chairs very
Brandon,
fast.
Why don't you tell
Oh my God.
everybody about yourself?
Hey everyone, I'm Brandon, product manager on the engagement team, and I work on archive strategy.
So, Brandon is actually one of the guys on our team who is amazing in fashion. So if you've seen a lot of really nice outfits in the archives over the past few years, this is thanks to his knowledge working with the art team. So
Everybody
he's the
say
perfect person
thank
to
you,
tell us a little bit
Brandon.
about
That's his name,
what's
right,
happening
Brandon?
in Tome 20 Mythic, the cool rewards and collection within.
Thank
So
you,
I really love the
Brandon.
theme of this latest tome. I think it's amazing.
Hi, Allie.
Whenever the new concepts have come out, I think we've all been really interested in looking at them. And we're even dressed a
Rude.
little bit in line with the theme that we'll talk about. So
Oh, she wouldn't be
can
my
you tell a little
friend.
bit to the
I
players
did
about
dance for her and she swiped
about this theme and how the Mythic title actually ties in?
Yeah, for sure. Like the team went in a really cool direction with the tome. We wanted to
thank you,
create
Potato.
something where we could introduce supernatural creatures from the spirit world that would relate to our characters in interesting ways. So our characters have basically bonded with different spirits, each represented by
Who
an
is that
animal or a
guy?
creature that might have come to them in a time of need, or could simply represent the embodiment of that character in a specific moment. The spirits they bond with share similar traits, goals, maybe even morals with these characters, and this let us craft something really unique and was super interesting.
So I think this is a super cool direction.
Let us
and
craft.
Not only
But
is it interesting lore-wise, but it lets us create a very visually cohesive collection. So you put everyone side by side. They've all got the same flair. That we've got some nice blue or VFX calling back to their spirit animal. And we do have our new survivor who is showing up in here as well. So can you talk a little bit about the featured characters and how Lara is showing up in the tome?
Oh, for sure. So let's start with the featured characters. Well, our main characters that we're going to be focusing on in Mythic are Yui and the Spirits. They're both going to have ultra-rare outfits that go above and beyond the others in the collection. And their spirits, they have very strong ties to Japanese folklore. So I think the players are going to really love this one.
That sounds
so
really
to start,
cool.
Yui, she's tied to the spirit of the Kitsune, the supernatural Japanese
That's
fox.
so cool.
And that's going to be available on Tier 1 once you purchase the Rift Pass. Yui's Kitsune outfit
gotta
is
spend
also
money.
a mix and match outfit.
That makes sense.
The spirit, on the other hand, is tied to the Orochi, which is,
Ooh.
8-headed Japanese serpent.
That's
and I haven't forgotten about
cool.
Lara. Lara isn't the featured character in the tome, but she is part of the whole collection, the whole
Oh,
Mythic
shit.
collection.
Shout out Brandon.
And she has an amazing outfit to boot. It's based on the Wraithskin outfit that you find by completing the Baba Yaga DLC in Rise of the Tomb Raider. And we've accentuated it a bit with some eerie details.
I think those details are amazing. I remember I played that DLC.
They really spent a lot of
back
time
in
and
Tomb
effort
Raider.
on this.
I loved it. So I think that covers our featured characters and Lara. But it's a pretty huge collection, so we've got 7 more. So what can you tell us about the survivors in this collection?
Yeah, I mean, all the survivors are getting really cool Guardian Spirit outfits. So, I mean, starting with Sable, for example. She's a little bit on the darker side, spends a lot of time in cemeteries.
yes.
So, with that being said, her outfit is represented by a gargoyle. Elodie, on the other hand, is represented by a Bengal cat, which ties back to her Madagascar roots. David King, fierce as always, is linked to the lion,
shit.
while Vittorio gets the silver wolf, which is a very noble creature,
Oh,
a
that's
noble
cool.
spiritual animal from his home in Italy.
It's like Skyrim
That
type
Vittorio
fit.
outfit is amazing. That's probably going to be the one that I'll pick whenever I run him. Now, what about the killers that fill out the rest of this collection?
Of course, I haven't forgotten about the killers either.
Of course.
We have 3 killers represented by evil spirits. Some are more tied to their human pre-fog lives. The trickster, for example, is connected to the Guishin rooster, who, according to his mother's stories, was an animal that kind of watched over and protected their family when he was growing up. The
Look at
Wraith,
this, like, the
he's
scepter.
represented by the Agama lizard,
Oh
which is
my
connecting him back
God.
to his home in Nigeria. And finally, we
Like,
have
looks
the
like a
clown
witch
who's
doctor.
bonded with
That's
the
so cool.
orangutan.
Oh.
I'm gonna keep this a little bit of a mystery for everyone, but check out his outfit lore for some great details on that
Cool.
relationship.
That one
Big
is
fan of the clown.
super interesting, a
Freaks
little
me
bit
out.
weird as the clown does tend to get. So that's all really cool stuff for all the outfit rewards. But again, we've got more than just outfits in the Rift. So what other stuff can the players look towards earning?
Yeah, for starters, we got some really cool charms for Lara, like the Chibi Lara, and some other player cards that really call back to her core experiences that I think fans of the recent trilogy will really like. All the other rewards, non-Tomb Raider related, will tie back to the rest of the Mythic collection and offer
Lorecraft
more
Wraith skin outfit.
info on what these outfits are and why they are significant
These
to
are
their
so
characters.
cool.
We're also bunching those all together with the respective outfits so players can really unravel the stories as they're earning all the content.
I think that's going to be super cool. I know the team's put a lot of work into ensuring that those outfits and everything make sense. They fit this character, and we're hoping all the fans of those characters are going to love those as well. And for the people who love these so much that they're willing to earn the Deep Rift outfits, yes, we've got those as well. So, of course, Yui and the Spirit, they've got some very nice ones there. Of course, one for Lara as well. So, like her outfit for Wraith skin, some extra work I know the team has put in for that. And then we know there's fans of Sable. So Sable is getting a Deep Rift outfit along with the Trickster. So
I want all
that's
the
outfits.
money
Let's
that I spent
get
on this
that out of the
game
way,
to
'cause
go
there's some
straight
really
to
cool stuff
Brandon.
here at the end that we kind of gets to be as like, oh, but one or two more things.
And everybody
So,
else on his team.
with these fun new additions that we're adding into the Rift, can you spill some beans? Let players know what's in store.
For sure. I always have a, but wait, there's more moment. You got it. So like for the first time ever, players are going to be super excited about this. We're adding iridescent shards into the Rift.
What?
Yes, and it's all going to be on the free track too. So players who go through the entire
That's
Rift will be able to earn
huge.
up to 2,500 iridescent shards.
That's huge.
And then all this is on top of iridescent shards that you will regularly earn or through login periods. But wait, there's even more. There's going to be
There's
blood
more?
points. More blood points. We know all our players love playing a lot of the Rifts, and they love getting rewarded for that. So we're adding a ton of bonus tiers to the Rift. We're adding something beyond tier 85 now. Now, tiers 86 through 200 will contain 5,000 blood points each tier, and they're all going to be on the free track. So it's a nice little touch, nice little reward for players who really have a lot of Rift fragments to earn and use up.
And I think this tome is probably mythic. I think we're
Very
probably
mythic.
I think we're describing it pretty well. There's a lot of content that we have in here. Brandon, thank you so much for joining us, and it was a mythic experience. For all of you out there, Tome 20 has so much in store for you, from the amazing outfits, guest star Lara Croft, the iridescent shards, the extra BP. It's a lot, this release. It's some really cool stuff. So it's been a pleasure hosting, but I think I'm going to pass back to the pros, Eric and Dork. See everybody.
I hear that right? I mean, that is what he said, but... I mean, that's crazy. This is incredible. Huge dub for the Dead by Daylight players. Holy. Banana bread at work? Dude, did he just say that he was gonna go get banana bread?
All right. A big thanks to Justin and Brandon for showing off the Mythic Tome to us. Honestly, it looks mystical. I'm just so...
mythical.
Mythical, yeah. Especially for the LED cosmetic. I cannot wait to get my hands on the LED one.
Yes.
But... as they mentioned, this is a big release for the collections. Along with Mythic, we have 6 other collections that will also be releasing in the next coming weeks. They all look outstanding, and we have the one and only Rose to come back on the couch to walk us through all of it.
6. And while we're talking about outfits, just a reminder, as you just saw with that image, Twitch drops are going right now. You can get a full Jonah Vasquez outfit just by linking your behavior account with your Twitch account. So get on it if you haven't already.
why does it say
as I mentioned
drops
before, coming up
on my
shortly is
thing?
our highly anticipated, I know, I've seen the chat, 2v8 showcase. You're going to get to see the
nobody's
mode in
complaining
action,
about
but
it,
we're
so I
also
guess it's
going to
just
talk
me.
about it in detail. It's
Let's
coming right
go.
up after this segment with Rose to show you some amazing new cosmetics that look super cool. So stay tuned.
For 2v8, I was only really thinking about the 8 part. I wasn't thinking about the 2.
I can never get enough about talking about the cosmetics that are coming to Dead by Daylight.
Two different
what
types of
better way
killers that
to
you gotta
feed this
think
fire
about?
I have than to sit down with our product director, Rose Lee.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream. So we've got a lot to talk about today. We're going to be talking about not only the Tomb Raider collection, but the Blood and Bones collection,
killer
Forgotten
combos
Memory,
so
as well as
hard.
a couple of
Yeah,
smaller
that too.
collections.
Yeah, this section is going to be packed with cool stuff.
All right, so let's go ahead and
love
kick it
her
off
shirt.
by talking about how we've added Lara Croft to Dead by Daylight with her own Tomb Raider collection. She's going to be decked out in a couple of iconic looks. So can you walk us through that?
Yeah, well, to start, each of the 4 outfits from the Tomb Raider collection are from Lara's past adventures during the Survivor trilogy era, which makes them kind of perfect for Dead by Daylight. She's been around the world and kind of done it all. So we had this long list of outfits on the table from which we could choose from. So we sat down together with a team to comb through them, and we picked the ones that we thought were the most iconic. Some outfits also pay homage
Sarah, what are you
to other
talking
eras.
about?
Lara's tactical adventure, or retrofit outfit as it's called in-game, from Rise of the Tomb Raider. It combines modern-style Lara with a vibrant color palette that's inspired by her iconic look.
Nice.
Everything from the Tomb Raider collection will be available as of today as part of the chapter release, so go check them out.
Yeah.
Okay, and I definitely will be. So next up, we have the Blood and Bones collection. Now, with 2v8 coming to Dead by Daylight, obviously it's a huge deal, and we wanted to be able to celebrate that with its own collection release. So can you tell us a bit about how the team approached this?
The 2v8 collection was the Blood and Bones collection took a lot of different directions as it came together. And we wanted to play with the idea with 2v8 for gladiators in a coliseum with 2 teams going to war against each other in a trial. So building on that team idea, we gave all of the killers that were included in this 2v8 the same sort of motif with those intimidating red masks and bloody spikes. We also gave the survivors their own type of uniform, but we thought it was really important to differentiate them based on their identities, so we gave them different colors of masks and different gems throughout their outfits.
Okay, but since this is a tie-in with 2v8, will it be
looks so
limited
cool.
with the game mode, or will it be permanent? And who's going to be featured?
So included in this collection are all of the killers that are going to be included in the first iteration of 2v8, as well as a selection of survivors, which were supposed to be the only ones available in this mode, but we've since been able to allow all of the survivors to be played in the 2v8 mode. They will be released alongside the 2v8 mode on July 25th, and they will be available permanently.
Okay, I know you made a lot of people in the chat happy with saying that, Rose. So next up, this next collection, we've got Forgotten Memory, which may only have one outfit in it, but it's a really good one. So can you tell us a bit more about how Fang's cosmetic came to be?
So we wanted to create a unique cosmetic for Fang, which would both showcase her personality
Wait,
and
she didn't
give us the
answer if it was gonna be
opportunity
permanent.
to play with the way we integrate VFX into cosmetics. We basically gave the art team very few restrictions and asked them to push this idea as far as they could, and this is what came out of the idea. We're really happy with the results. Some killers have a little bit of VFX included in their looks, but this has become by far the most VFX we've ever integrated in any outfit,
That's
especially for a
cool.
survivor. It's super stylish, super pretty, and very much Fang.
Okay,
Wonder if it's
and
gonna
when does
slow
it
my
come
game
out?
down.
It comes out on July 30th.
Okay, so very close, very excited. We also have 2 smaller collections, the Horrors from the Deep collection and the Noir collection. So they're both coming out within a few weeks of each other, so can you walk us through them?
The Horrors from the Deep collection comes out on August 6th, and I really like this one. It's one of my favorites that we've done in a while. It's inspired by crustaceans and deep-sea creatures, and the super fun fact that despite 71% of the Earth's surface being covered with oceans, a majority of it has yet to be explored. So that was the inspiration for Horrors from the Deep collection, and it features currently 2 killers
million
that we've
types of
connected with deep-sea
isopods.
creatures. It kicks off with the Dredge, who
And
takes its look
crabs,
from
we have
a
no
combination
idea
of
about.
crustaceans, and the Blight, whose look is inspired by glow-in-the-dark
my
deep-sea
God.
predators. It's currently a 2-killer
Holy
release-specific
shit.
collection, but if people like it, we hope to add more to it in the future.
All right.
Wait, who was the second one?
There is also the Noir collection. So
Was
can
that,
you tell us about that one?
The Noir collection comes out on August 13th, and it's giving throwback vibes to those old classic black and white detective movies.
Oh, shit.
It's immersing Hattie, Jane, and Jonah in that shadowy allure and moody aesthetics of classic film noir.
Okay, and finally, with one more
Add LA
single
Noire
outfit
to
collection
DBD.
with a really cool tie-in to a movie that I
Bonk
cannot wait
Boy?
to see coming out this summer.
Yeah, we're finishing strong with the Alien Romulus collection, inspired by the soon-to-be-released film. We've created this one to celebrate the exciting release of Alien Romulus in theaters this
You
August
seem
16th.
too tall.
The outfit will be released in-game
Hi,
alongside
Shasti.
the same day
How
that
are
Alien
you?
Romulus will be released in theaters, and it's a legendary outfit for Ripley that allows her to be swapped for Rain, one of the main protagonists from the movie, as played brilliantly by Kaylee Spinney.
All right, Rose. Well, thank you so much for that digital download of all of those amazing
Ripley
collections.
mentioned.
So
Alien
next
Isolation
up,
mentioned.
we're going to be on the couch talking about 2v8 content, which I know a lot of you are
Or just
expecting,
Alien mentioned.
really excited for. Eric will be joined by Justin Brown to break down everything you can expect in the game mode. Followed by that, we'll have a gameplay showcase. So stay tuned, and we'll see you soon.
Now they're gonna jump up and scramble to get off the couch and switch the people on to the couch. Go, 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 go! Oh yeah, somebody giving me a sub to CP Peach's channel, so I have her sub too.
We are back again. There's a lot I could react to in that segment because there's so much awesome stuff, but we don't have time. We got big things to talk about.
Now he
Finally, the moment that folks have waited
looks,
for.
oh, no, the
Let's
other
talk
one.
about 2v8.
He
With
looks
me
like
now is
if he was
Justin
a
Brown, our product
survivor,
director.
he could fix those
You are
gens.
in the midst of a two Justin show. That is a rare thing. It's not that rare. You guys are all over the place. But let's get into it. So I know you're looking to find out more details about 2v8. We're excited to tell you about them. We revealed it at the anniversary of DBD a couple months ago, but we were still cooking. We couldn't talk about everything in detail at the time.
We're cooking.
Now we can. So that's what we're here to do today. So let's kick it off with the most basic of info. When can people play 2v8?
Of course. And we don't have to wait all that long. I've seen people mentioning this in the chat. Not sure how they know already, but Thursday, July 25th, 2v8 will start. So next week, next Thursday, as we mentioned originally, it is a limited time event, so it will run for 2 weeks at least, making it end on August 8th.
Yeah, we'll get just hold on. We'll get into that later too about it being limited. We know people got thoughts. Just hold on. We got a lot of details to get into. So if people didn't catch the anniversary broadcast, give us a refresher on the team's goals with 2v8 and what they can expect from the brand new mode.
Yeah, absolutely. So first, we wanted to be very different from a standard trial. We really wanted to focus on sort of fun,
makes
chaotic
sense.
experience, something
They
that was
should
more
keep
like
it.
a party mode in Dead by Daylight.
I feel like they
so
should,
with that,
like,
we really wanted
bring
to
it
highlight
back
those sort of social and
every
teamwork elements in Dead by
whatever, like every so
Daylight.
often.
And we made some adjustments just to keep that action fast-paced, make working together as a team of killers or survivors as dynamic as possible. We did, in fact, also drop a trailer yesterday, so most of you have probably seen it. For those that haven't, let's watch it again.
Get hype.
Run! Run, Dwight! Double the kills, double the fun. Survive the mayhem together. Oh, what is that? Whoa. That's so cool. What is this new type of hook?
Hell yeah.
Nice.
The music in that got me so hype. It's got like, I know you couldn't hear it because we're in the studio, but like 80s slasher vibes. So shout out to the folks who put that trailer together. But back to the mode.
That was cool.
Let's get into the
I can't wait to
details.
see
I'll
what
kick us off. So
the memers
in
do with
2v8,
this, like the meme
got
killers do
13
with
generators.
this.
Survivors need to repair 8 of them. And this first iteration of the
Wait,
mode is
what?
coming with 5 maps, but they are supersized versions of existing maps. So
Agents.
larger versions of maps you already know. And now Justin's going to walk us through a lot of the nitty-gritty with some helpful infographics along the way.
He's gonna hit the nitty gritty.
Yes, of course. So first things first, we really wanted to drive up the fast-paced, sort of chaotic element of this mode. As a result, one of the things that
Agents.
do
These are
not
gonna be
exist
some
in this mode,
long
you may have noticed from
games.
the trailer, are hooks. We do not have hooks in this mode. Instead, down survivors in 2v8 are sent to a cage, much like
least they didn't
Pyramid
double
Head's
it.
Tower, and survivors will be sacrificed after 3 cage states. Next, survivors will also be able to self-heal after 2 cage states. So when you're on sort of death cage, so to speak,
It's so
you
it's a
can
lot more
self-heal.
than just 2v8.
On the counter side to that, survivors who have not yet been caged have their aura revealed to both killers every time a generator pops. And also note, just for all of you survivors out there, that when you uncage a survivor, the killers do not receive a loud noise notification in this mode, so you have a little bit of breathing room to regroup, sort of heal your
Nice.
teammate, and move on. And then finally, there are no perks in 2v8. Instead, survivors have classes in this mode, which will make them embody a specific role, and then killers each have their own unique team power.
That's cool. That sounds
Flipping
so
in
much
kind of
fun.
the big stuff at the end there, so let's focus on that. So no perks in 2v8. So how does the gameplay, which is usually built around those perks, how's it differ in this mode?
Yeah, so survivors having a class, it means that you have a sort of predefined gameplay objective to help your team, more or less. And it's very different from regular sort of DBD because your classes, you can see your own class, all of your teammates' classes right in the lobby. You can continue to see them in the match. It's shown on the HUD. So you know what to sort of expect from each player as you're going into the match, how they're going to play, or at least how they should play to be the most effective.
Right.
For the killer side of things, it's more about just understanding what your unique killer's team power is and how to best leverage that.
Classes, team powers. You're queuing up everything for me. Thank you.
DBD Community
Let's
Day?
speak about
Hell
classes.
yeah.
Let's talk about those. So
hate
survivor
that pillow.
classes are guide, medic,
Reminds me of,
escapist,
like, a-
and scout. Tell me more.
That's exactly
I'm shutting
right. First things first, it's important to note any survivor can be any class. You can switch your class. Doesn't matter which survivor you are.
yeah.
They are not bound to a specific survivor.
Oh, look.
So then, talk about the 4 unique ones. Of course, first we have medic. Medic, pretty self-explanatory. They're all about healing. They can see the aura of injured teammates. They also get great buffs when healing teammates. After that, we have the guide, which is all about generators. They do see the aura of some generators, and they provide cooperative bonuses when repairing
So I'm
generators
definitely
with
not going to do
teammates.
escapist.
Next is
That's
the
for
scout.
sure.
It's
If
all
you're
about
allowed to
collecting
choose.
and gathering intel, being a little bit sneaky, stealth. The scout does have the killer's aura revealed to them if the killer damages a generator or breaks a pallet.
I would
They
definitely
also crouch
be
walk
guide
faster, that stealth
if
element.
we're able to choose.
And they also have this really great ability where anytime a scout player has line of sight on a killer, that killer's
Or
aura is
scout.
revealed to the rest of the team. It cannot be overstated how valuable this can be in this mode for the rest of your team. And then last but not least, for those who love the chase, the escapist. The escapist,
Yeah,
of
no, I'm
course,
not good enough for that.
sees the auras of vault locations and pallets.
Creepypasta is what
They
I'm thinking
also
of. It
run
looks like
faster while injured,
what's his name, Jeff the Killer
and
or
they have
something.
a sprint
I don't-
burst-like
I don't
mechanic
remember any.
where they get a speed boost when they run, which is also applied to any teammates within a certain radius, which is very interesting.
Nice. I love those team boosts. Are so cool. So okay, that's the survivor side. On the killer side, you mentioned there's killer powers. We'll get into that. So the first iteration of 2v8, which is coming next week, as we just
Support me,
mentioned,
so I love
it's
helping.
coming with 5 original
Yeah,
killers
me too,
that people
but I'm
can
like-
choose from. Already planning to be adding more in additional
I'm
iterations.
always so
of
scared,
2v8.
so I feel like I'd suck
But
as
we're
a-
starting
as
with
a
5.
medic.
Trapper, the Wraith, Huntress, Hillbilly, and the Nurse.
Yes, of course. And so, as a
Hillbilly.
killer, you finally have somebody to partner up with, which is huge. It's a big change. And we wanted to infuse them with abilities that would sort of reflect this new reality, and also to
Trapper
make
and
each
the
of them
Wraith.
have actual powers that
Power
sort of
couple.
make sense in this chaotic environment. We also did slight balance tweaks for each of the killers to sort of make them play better in this mode. So to achieve this last part, of course, we did a few base kit changes. It's mostly drawing inspiration from existing add-ons, just sort of buffing or nerfing specific killers when it made the most sense. They're pretty subtle tweaks. But they really
what
help
I'm
them shine in
covering
this mode.
says the
And
nurse
then we
bigger
get into the
chain,
team
blink window,
abilities.
and
This is
reduce
something
fatigue.
brand new for each of these killers. It's a really exciting way for these killers to cooperate with their teammates. As an example, the Trapper, every time he sets a trap, his teammate gets a speed boost. Nice. The Wraith, if the Wraith is cloaked within a certain proximity of his teammate will also get undetectable. The Huntress, each time she hits a survivor with a hatchet, that survivor's aura is revealed
Also
to her
move
teammate.
faster while cloaked.
Pretty interesting.
Uncloak and cloak
The
faster.
Hillbilly, whenever he
More
is
hatchets, faster reloading.
chainsaw sprinting, survivors within a certain distance of him will become exposed. And then last but not least,
Reduce
the
collision
nurse
cooldown, more
gets an
chainsaw
additional
control.
blink each time she's within a
Chainsaw
certain
no
radius.
longer instantly downs.
Oh, hell yeah. That is so cool.
That's
it's so
that's
fresh and different from the core mode. So
Importante.
thank you, Justin, for the details. I think we've talked enough about it. I think people probably want to see it in action. And lucky for you, we've got a gameplay showcase right now. A couple
Nurse
of our
with
devs go
Trapper
in as
would be
killers, and they'll
huge.
face up against our Fog Whisperers in 2v8. And then right after that, we're going to make Justin stick around.
be
We'll answer questions people have about 2v8 after the gameplay showcase. So let's check that out.
Or Billy with Trapper. There's a lot that could. Billy with.
Hey there, Community Manager Dork here, and I'm super excited to be serving as a commentator
did
for
she go
today's
home?
2v8 gameplay
She go
segment.
home?
Now we're going to have 2 amazing devs serving as our killers today, alongside 8 astounding Fog Whisperers. I cannot wait to see what
Oh my
chaos
goodness,
ensues.
Queens!
So join me as we go ahead and take a look at today's match.
Ooh, oh, same
Mother's
map,
dwelling
same
once more.
Not pickle toothpaste.
All right, and we've got the Wraith and the Trapper.
Is that Northern Lion?
Let's see how the Fog Whisperers do.
Peanuts! Wait, his name is Peanuts?
Excited. I love that I can see generators.
I'm just here to help if you're feeling ill.
Same. If you could
me
give us
know.
support, thank you.
Alright, let's
Oh, Trapper! Oh!
Trapper. Why is he so
Why are
fast?
you so fast, Rafe? Wait! No, please,
Love the
please no.
trapper. Curious if can the other killers see the traps on the ground?
Yes, the other killers can see the traps that are placed.
Steps in a trap.
Oh,
Trapper,
no!
still on me?
Wait, no! The tag team, no! That was pretty good, but I hated it at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
And
Oh
as
my
you
God,
can see
if
in
you're
this
on
mode, there's no
comms-
hooks. So everyone is sent to a cage.
If you're on comms and you're like,
When they're on
he's
either
chasing
side of
me,
you
you're
and
gonna
they're
have
boxing
to
you in.
specify which one.
It's gonna be very interesting gameplay to see how killers will either work together or just play a regular game.
I got body, I got
I
body.
can't wait to see the memes. The
Wait, where's
memers.
the radius? I see you,
This guy.
Thank you.
That was nerve-wracking.
Oh my god, his mic is so good.
I like the
Whipping icon.
stages.
Sounds like good.
Whipping icon. Oh no. Whipping icon.
Please, dear.
Looks so chaotic.
And we have
I love it.
a generator right behind us.
Easy. Can I heal? Thank you. I want to return the favor.
Revealed.
Really?
Oh, yep, I see Wraith.
I saw the Wraith for a little
That
bit.
was cool.
See Trapper now? They're both in the middle area.
Not gonna lie, can we just have these classes instead of perks? I really like this more. This is really cool.
The classes do add a really unique, dynamic way of playing the game for sure. I agree with Die Hard Diva here.
Hello, dear.
The killers could not handle my
hi.
beauty.
Why can I not heal? Hello, I'm confused.
Thank you.
What did he say? The killers can't handle my what?
Ooh, I like the extra speed.
Let's go.
Let's go, TBC. Woo!
I feel like whatever class has medic, if you're close
I love
by,
them.
that
I have
kind
to
of-
follow them. They're
kinda
so
like,
funny.
Prove thyself works like that.
Oh yeah.
Trained professional.
I see Trapper setting up traps behind
Rinka looks like
Diva.
one of the survivors in the game.
Oh, he's zooming!
Me.
Yeah, he's off in the distance.
Well, the fact
Thank
that
you,
he's a
thank you.
trapper, I have a
He
high
set-
chance
he set a
I'm
trap at the
going
main building I
to
saw.
step on a trap.
Okay.
The trapper
I haven't
is
opened
really
an-
fast.
So is this all people
he's
that work
fast.
on the game?
I'm hearing. I'm hearing.
Like he's on his way. Maybe he's not.
And the heartbeat.
Oh, not
The heartbeat
this.
went away. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Dear.
Not the
Look at us
trapper's
working on these
stomach.
Oh, and you're playing with gloves? Oh,
I just
goodness.
got a lot of hate.
You draw fog whispers? I don't know what that means. Does that mean, like, on the team?
Oh, I see both over there.
It's so messed up.
Hello.
Well, the good news is, right? Medic is here.
Really close.
Yeah, I don't think they can stop my gen. And it looks like Rinka King and
behind us. Trapper's right behind us.
I got speed for some reason.
That's escapist, I think.
You'll never take me alive.
So amazing having all of the different classes when they come together, the uniqueness that gives.
Official DVD
with the
content
lingering
creators.
effects.
Oh.
And I go back to that gen.
That must be so much fun, getting sneak peeks and stuff.
I know myself. What is that
Having set people to
noise?
play with. Like, that's...
Oh no, oh no.
Sounds like so much fun.
Come on, Jen again.
Finish, Apollo, you got this!
Yeah, we got it.
Jen is out!
Alright, now that we're in the end game, there's actually 3 exit gates that our survivors are going to need to power up.
Trapper's currently on me.
I kind of want to find a hatch, because we said there's 2 hatches. And I got a skeleton key.
The hatches spawn when I think it said 2 survivors are left. I'm not sure.
Oh no!
Don't put lockpicking in this game, please.
You know what?
Do we need to 99 doors? I don't think they're gonna have
It's on me.
Blood Warden.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It'll start the end game.
Jordan is locked the fuck in.
well.
He's
you
locked
can't
in.
escape.
He hasn't said a word.
You said you can't
People healing, so I'm just gonna run towards them.
We got a door open over here.
I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it.
Oh, I see Wraith.
I'm here, I'm here.
Look at him, locked in.
And time to go inside.
All he knows is murder.
Are we good? Is everyone good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm ready to
We
escape.
have a race coming.
I low-key want to see a hatch. I'm staying.
Yeah, I'll leave.
For you, sir.
Is everybody out? Is everybody out?
No.
Did you just give a thumbs up? Oh, he's smiling.
Dating?
Yeah, I do want
We
to
have
see.
to see.
Oh, no, same.
Okay. Yeah, we just need one more
Yeah,
person
hatch
out.
possibly.
One more person out? I'm out, I'm out, I'm out.
All right.
I'm leaving.
All right,
Out
so
now?
Sam.
Alright, now our 2 hatches are spawned on the map.
Oh, there's 2 hatches.
Save and hatch! Save and hatch! Quick!
You got this. Just don't.
Let's go, Polly.
gotta save you first.
Yeah, it's in main, but he's got traps there, so you gotta be careful.
Yeah, don't step in a trap. You got this.
No.
Oh my god, they're everywhere.
These are risky plays right now.
Yes.
Made even riskier now that the Wraith is cloaked.
This one.
Get out
Both
of
over here.
there!
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Oh!
I don't think the question anymore is... Oh shit. I don't think the question anymore is would you survive Wraith, would you survive Trappers, would you survive Jordan?
Oh no.
Okay, there's one. I see one right there.
Oh my god, this is so intense.
I love this.
Wait, you just passed it.
Wait, so does that mean only one person can go through one hatch?
Or is it there?
both?
Is it by her?
Only one of you. It's a hatch game. It's a hatch game. Okay, go!
Oh no! Oh no!
Just stepped on her.
Oh, the hatch is so close.
Get the endurance.
Oh no, where's the hatch? Oh no, the hatch was so close! Oh!
Oh no!
That's the hatch!
Oh my gosh! Okay, so we saw 2 hatches. That's so cool.
That was so intense.
Amazing.
Oh my goodness, that was so, it was so close.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
Wow,
Sweaty
I'm
fuck.
Please.
How pretty.
I'm a lovely light purple.
Blue and blue.
Sorry.
Turquoise. I'll do an immediate death drop.
Oh my
Villain
god!
estate.
This is gonna be fun. Oh, I'm excited.
Peanut's my goat, so it's
Fun.
Where's...
I hear Wraith.
Oh no.
Trapper and Wraith.
I see.
No, it's a huntress.
I need to remember.
Being worked on.
Well, I can always go back. Never mind, never
See
mind.
Huntress.
I definitely see traps.
So the cannon couple check.
Someone got smacked.
It was interesting.
Jordan is locked in again.
Are we?
He's out for blood.
Huntress is circling main.
He's circling me.
Yep, I see him.
Looking my hair.
Just gonna run right past you, Mr. Trapper. Oh, they're tag teaming me, I fear.
Uh-oh. You're doing great, Trashley.
I see them both on you.
Shit.
Oh, they've got me. Oh no. She stomped me. I liked it, but
Oh, okay.
Might be a
Oh my
3-gen
god,
run, though.
me.
Look at us go.
Hello,
Stop looking relatable.
hello.
And I helped.
Got the cage looking like the iron. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Nice.
Well,
Let's go. Huntress
Love
on
to
me.
see
Huntress on me.
Trapper's on the other
Huntress
side.
on me, I
oh,
wish.
sweet. Oh, good gracious.
Huntress on me, please.
Wow.
Oh, that is a nice palette. Fun little loop right there. Oh, goodness.
What?
Oh goodness.
I've been stomped on. I kind of
Alright,
like
I'm
it.
gonna go for the save.
Oh my god, look at her.
Dial, bro.
I love how close they are.
I really
Did you guys see
like
what
these little
what I-
pods.
what I
these,
just saw?
Like entity hand pods.
Little brown.
We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Yep. 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 No, not there. Not there. Oh my god.
You got this, Polly.
We're doing gens all on one side. Just no,
I switched to
my
Killer
goodness.
Shack's side.
That's a little rude.
Alright, I see you right here.
Playing Huntress.
Hello, Trashley.
Hi.
I'm at an end game. Wait, they see us,
Oh no, I wasn't looking for the Huntress. I was looking at Trapper. Oh, I'm dead. It's over for me. No.
Oh, I just saw him for a split second. Oh no.
I can't get over how good his mic is.
Ow.
Oh,
Oh, bye.
I love when they just cut to,
got
fuck, what I say his name is Jordan.
I can't. Oh, there we go.
And
I
three
love when
gens
they
left.
cut
Let's
in.
go.
It's just-
Reason it wasn't.
Okay, I see someone
You were too
healing
quick.
over there. Nice.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my.
My fault. My fault.
Oh
I forgot it was.
my gosh.
Jordan,
How
lock it
even?
in, brother. Someone said.
Here, right behind us.
You should get some endurance after
Oh
this.
my
Or
goodness.
not endurance, but sprint.
Look
first.
out
These
just a
some great hits,
little.
These some great hits. These some great hits. These some great hits. These some great
He's
hits.
having fun in his own way.
I can heal you.
Thank you.
Come.
We got a gen. We got
Hey,
two
got
gens actually
Trapper.
close to us.
I feel like sweating doesn't exist if
I
you're.
can see both killers.
Yep,
Now I
Trapper's
can.
I mean, I
Right,
feel like
right,
sweating
right.
just doesn't exist.
We're fine.
Period.
Going for the gens.
But especially when you're playing a game like this,
Hiding.
Mia, if you
like with all
come
these
here, stand there. Don't move.
like veteran creators
Hello.
I like this
that
sound
played a lot of
effect the game.
DVD.
That's what that
You
was.
kind of
It's
have
really
to.
cool.
No. What type of trap?
No,
For the save, although
mind your
one is over
Uh-oh.
here.
Oh no.
Okay, Huntress is coming towards us. Be careful.
Yes. Oh gosh.
Oh no.
Huntress is moving away.
Oh, they're
Turn around.
coming on both sides.
Doing a great
wow.
job, King.
The Trapper left me?
Aw, that gen was progressed.
Gotta go.
Updates out.
Oh,
A little speed boost here.
no, these hits are really
We're
good.
gonna have to wait till
from
the stream's
Huntress.
over to
Oh
do the
my
update
gosh.
because otherwise the stream will lag super bad.
I tried. No, what?
Okay, we're going the long way.
Oh, I
we're just
missed
going the long way.
out.
We're just
Oh my god, there's
going
so many bodies.
There's a lot of
many
people
bodies.
getting.
Oh no.
Those
no.
pants, those shorts are illegal.
Please,
You
we talk
can't.
about this?
You
Talk
can't.
about this? No. Help! She's trying to throw a head trap on a trap.
Jim's best spooky loops impression.
Hey, when you guys are done healing, can you come save me?
We got you.
Is that Carl Weezer?
Ready for a boost? Boost. Oh, they're tag teaming again.
Oh man.
No one in the world is on a gen.
I know, I
They're just
know.
knocking us down.
3 of us are dead hook.
It ain't looking good.
Wonder if Dredge and Freddy would work in this game mode. Sorry, pal. They're not in it.
We
At least for now.
probably- Whatever gens are left ourselves. So 3 times 6 gen.
Someone have trash.
People are going to gen rush, someone said. Yeah, no shit.
Does anyone have?
It is really unfortunate when they work together.
Kind of the whole
It is. They get powerful.
Dredge in this mode would be so. Oh, that'd be awful. Dredge is the one that can make everything
I feel really
dark,
bad
right?
that I'm the only person who has not been hooked. So
People are gonna play the game, gross. Yeah? Oh god, imagine Dredge and the Trapper.
Right, I'm gonna go distract. I haven't been hooked
That's
yet,
like-
and I feel bad.
You're kind of fucked.
Put yourself out there. Use your
Get in the fray.
Oh,
Come
man.
to me,
I'm now on
killers.
Death Hook as well.
Dredge in any mode's bad true. The thing I hate the most in video games is not being able to see. I hate not being able to see.
The other side.
Look at those shorts! What is going on?
I'm going to the gen on main.
Nah, these hits are
Yeah,
so
my
good.
man.
There's a gen back here.
Oh, we
There's a
gotta
gen
do
also
it.
over by the killer shack too.
You're
Good
so
grief.
walking
I
away
just went on
from
a
it.
whole
Tag
journey
teaming.
over here.
Hi.
I see this one.
Oh dear.
Oh no, guys! I think one of us are gonna die soon.
Oh no.
Oh.
Who did they put on the keyboard and mouse?
Double cheeked up for real.
That's not. Help!
Can anyone save Sam?
I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming! Y'all stay on gens, I got it!
Why is the DLC called Donut? Someone said.
Gen done!
Don't worry,
Let's go down here. Let's go down
Yes,
here.
one more! Oh, we got this. Nope, 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 nope,
Oh,
nope.
Trevor.
Run, Sam, run, Sam!
Oh my god.
I will protect! No! I will protect Red Sam!
Oh, I'm gonna die, aren't
Oh
I?
gosh.
Oh no!
Inside a shack, okay.
Yeah, I'm on it, but I know Polly's almost got one done.
Behind
Keep her
log pile.
busy. Keep her
Oh, they're
busy. Don't let her
tag
step
teaming,
on me.
okay.
Don't let her step on me. Oh no.
Make 10 generators, 8 is not enough. Are you joking?
Polly is
committing.
not on
I'm
the
gonna do
last
this.
generator.
I love
I have
Polly.
cast away.
Oh gosh.
I'm committing. I got it.
This is my first one. I'll just hang here. You got this, Polly!
You
Oh
helped.
no.
You helped.
Yes!
What do you mean you helped? Get your foot out of this. We gotta go.
You know what? As long as one person makes it out, it's all worth it.
Real.
Don't hear me. Don't hear me. Don't hear me.
You're
I
doing
feel like I
great.
should go for this.
You're doing great. Oh, trappers right behind you. Watch out, Sam. Ooh.
I've got a door open.
Is anyone going for
Found
Diva?
another gate.
I mean, this is my first hook, so I got plenty of time.
I'm going for Diva. Since I'm healthy.
I spooked out. You gotta keep running.
King.
I see Polly on the door.
They're coming to.
I'm
I
all
got
the way
heartbeat
across.
in my
I'm
gate.
going for Diva. Oh wait,
I see you.
okay, I see Michaela.
I see you.
I'm gonna heal with Michaela.
I'm going to Diva.
We got Diva. We got Diva.
Okay.
All right. I also see where.
And by the time we're done
Polly's
healing, we
in.
should have
Healing,
scrubbers.
healing.
We'll
Yeah.
have scrubbers here in a minute.
Okay. There's an exit.
We're going-
Polly
Right,
made it.
Right.
Sam, follow.
Right.
I love
Right.
Polly.
Which way? I'm following.
Is it?
Never seen him before in my
it's
life,
open.
but I
It's
love
not
him.
open. Oh, Trapper's right here. Trapper's right here. Be careful. Be
Abort
careful.
mission.
Okay. I know which one,
Nice.
where Polly was, which is just
Sam, you
straight
ate
across
him
that way.
up.
Sam and Deer are healing in the gate.
Trapper saw
You guys
me.
can go for
I'm
hatchet
running
bait.
back there.
They-
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
We are good to go in case people need help. Body blocks.
Oh,
and-
Hunter sees us. Oh god,
I'm
Hunter
running.
sees us.
I'm running.
Hunter
I'm
sees
by
us.
the hill. I'm by the hill.
Keep running.
Oh no.
Huntress is
He's trying
on
to
This is
cut me
fine.
off.
This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
I'm out.
This is not fine.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
So chaotic.
Oh no, the cage is right back over there.
Oh
Let me heal
no.
you. Let me heal
The
you.
one time I step on a trap, I knew.
Uh-oh.
Go.
Mission Yao.
We had to.
You see me
had
circling
to.
around?
I see.
The cage
I think
already
Hunter's
One stop is all it
You get
takes.
out of the cage, you go.
I can only
you
imagine
just
how
run
much work
straight.
goes into
Got it.
a woman's makeup to get ready for
Got
stream.
And then the door will be a little to the right.
Okay.
A drag queen, though, my lord, so true.
Let's go, Cloud.
Okay, it's right next to the door. It's right next to the door. Someone say me it's right next to the door.
And to make it look good for stream and not just
I didn't
like.
even know that could happen. That's so cool.
Because usually, whenever you, if you've
let's
ever
go.
had to
Let's
go
go.
on a
Let's
stage
go. Let's go. Get out of here.
and the harsh lights, you gotta put a bunch of makeup on. If you look at somebody up close with that makeup on, it looks caked up. It looks bad.
That is so scary when they're both on you.
Yeah, that was pretty scary.
You were like running both of them. That was insane.
That was such a good match. Oh my goodness. Which dev was playing? I need to have a word. That Huntress play was a little scary.
I need to know Hunter's you stinker. Oh, I'm blue now.
Hey, we are back. We're having fun here in the studio. We're eating donuts and we're having a good time.
What? Oh, they're talking about the.
That was chaos, and that was super fun to watch. I hope you at home or wherever you're watching this, maybe you're not at home, had fun as well. Lot of commentary in the chat during that, which I love to see. So we made Justin stick around to answer some questions about 2v8, further contextualize, detailize what we're doing. So let's dive into it. First question, can I queue up with a friend to play killer? And obviously, can I queue up with a friend with 7 friends to play survivor in 2v8?
All right, I appreciate the softball as the first one. The answer is easy, yes and yes. Of course, it was very important to us always that this mode features teamwork. It's the first time you've ever been able to play together with a friend as a killer. It was mandatory. It's there. You're going to be able to play with your killer friend if you have one friend to play killer with. If you have 7 friends that play Dead by Daylight, I do not.
I do not.
You can get them, and you guys can play together as a party of 8.
If you have 7 friends, teach me your ways. Okay, next question. Are there changes to the maps?
Yes, there are changes. They were
He already-
all made to be a little bit bigger.
He already said that.
I can't remember the exact number. If you're familiar with Dead by Daylight maps, they have tiles. I want to
Sir,
say that
have
there
you
are
been paying
32
attention to the
tiles. I
stream?
could
He
be wrong.
answered
Might be
that.
34. They're all square, and they were specially adjusted for this mode. Just to make sure that it makes the game flow really well. Some obstacles were removed, some new ones were introduced.
So the specific maps, if you're wondering, there's Azerov's Resting Place, Suffocation Pit, Disturbed Ward, the Thompson House, and Mother's Dwelling.
I don't
All right,
know
now
what those are.
This is the question everyone's been asking or shouting at us. Will this mode become permanent?
So we can't definitively answer that right now.
Oh, but they want
This
to.
was always sort of a first iteration. We wanted to get it into
They're
players'
definitely
hands
thinking
as
about
early
it,
as we
though.
could, to make sure that we were going in the right direction with this, that this was something people wanted, it was something people were going to continue to play,
Nice.
and then we could continue to do work on it, refine it, make it the full mode we all want it to be.
Yep.
At that point, we'll certainly be having that discussion internally with the community, with everybody. How do we move forward with 2v8? Is it permanent? Is it semi-permanent? It'll be a big discussion moving forward. Today,
Oh, it's
we do
definitely
not
going to
have
be
a proper answer
permanent.
for that.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the relationship with the community at this point, especially the way we work with the PTB. We've built up this process
PTB?
of putting stuff out, getting feedback, iterating on it, and getting to this kind of more perfect version that hopefully everyone can enjoy. So it's the same approach we're taking here, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Play it, enjoy it, let us know.
Yeah, I mean, like lots of
Play
good
your
reactions
test
in the
build,
chat, but let's hear once you get your hands on it. Let us know.
Even if they cycle
maybe there's some
special
balanced
modes like
stuff
this.
people are pointing out. It's the first time, so let's check it out.
Perk roulette.
Okay, this is a great question. Will 2v8 be playable in custom match?
So the answer right now is no. For much the same reasons. We want to make sure that we know exactly what it is that we plan on doing with 2v8 to make sure that it's the right mode in the right direction before we do the extra work to sort of build in the custom UI that's required on custom games. As soon as we are set on what the direction is,
I
that
missed
work
the
is going to
perk
start.
roulette.
We do want to get it in the custom games. It's just not slotted. I can't tell you a time right now.
Right. Sort of going with that last answer of like,
Oh, I
we
did
want
play
it to
that.
be
That
in
one
a
was
place where
fun.
we're
I forget what it
comfortable
was
with it, then
called,
we can
though.
do things like the custom match and all that. We know the
Didn't
value
it do
custom
with a
match has
T or
for content
something?
creators, for tournaments, but also just for you playing with your friends. So it's there. You know, the desire's there.
Yeah, I don't really know any of the perks either.
Here's a very specific one. Is there friendly fire for killers?
No, you can't hit your killer teammate.
No.
In fact, even things like Trapper's Trap, you cannot have your teammate step into Trapper's Trap.
Wait,
Okay.
but wait, I don't get that though, because you can
Why
step in your own
divide
trap.
survivors into classes?
It's a great question.
I guess that still makes sense.
So obviously there was no perks. I guess you could have asked, well, why aren't there no perks? A lot of that reason was that we wanted to reduce the cognitive load in this mode. It's so chaotic. There's so much going on in the mode that we found when we were playtesting early, it was really beneficial to understand what each role was, what they were supposed to do, and understand how you were supposed to play and also how your teammates were supposed to play, just to reduce that sort of cognitive load. And then when we started trying it that way, we thought it was great. We thought it was such a fun, interesting twist on Dead by Daylight, and we wanted to put it into the players' hands. Of course, now that it's in your hands, we're listening. We want to hear what you guys think about this. We hope you like it as much as we did, but we'll see.
Yep, we will see. We will see, by the way, if you missed it when we said earlier, we will see on July 25th of next week is when the mode goes live, in case you didn't catch that news. All right. Will this game mode be available on all platforms?
Yes, all platforms will have access to 2v8.
Thank you, babe.
However, it is worth noting, despite our best efforts for this first iteration, there are some performance issues that remain on the Switch.
Fixed
It
potato.
can be a little bit low on the FPS during 2v8. We're leaving it in there. We want to make sure that Switch players have access to this so they can try, so they can make that decision
Wait, it's on the Switch?
whether they want to continue playing or not. But for all other platforms, there's nothing specific to call out.
Okay. Will players be able to bring items and offerings into the trial?
No, there are no items, there are no offerings. Of course, there are a bunch of loot chests in the match. You can get items from there.
That makes it more
you
fun.
can use them in the trial, but you're not bringing.
At least in my
your load
opinion.
out that way.
The cosmetics are fine, right?
Cosmetics are fine. Yep, bring your cosmetics.
And how many survivors can work on a single generator at a time?
Up to 4. If you can find a generator that has all 4 sides exposed, of course. You know, some generators only have 1 or 2 sides exposed.
Cool. Rapid fire here.
Yeah,
I
make
like
a
this.
gen with 8 sides.
Are all survivors playable in 2v8?
Yes, all survivors are playable, original and
I guess this is just a recap for people that
Fantastic.
weren't
Thank
in
you,
here
Justin,
throughout the
for
whole
sticking
stream.
with us to answer those. Maybe you have more questions. Feel free to keep
Octogen.
them coming. We'll try to answer as many as we can in the days ahead. But thank you for submitting questions. Thank you for talking to us today. People seem psyched. I'm psyched. And again, July 25th, next week, you can start playing 2v8.
Let's go.
So we're going to swap a Justin out for a Dork. Hold on. And then we'll be back with a more broad general Q&A. So let's bring out Dork. Thank you, Justin.
Awesome. Thank you.
He's like, can I go? Huh? Hi, antagonist. Please let me run from the couch. I have more 2v8 to play. You wanted to get the fuck out of there.
Oh, that
He
man
took
wanted
that
to get
money
off
from
this
that
thing.
Would You
I love how
Rather.
excited he
He's
is.
currently
It's
being
about
chased by the
5,000
Wraith. He needs to
degrees on here.
move.
People have to look at my moist, awful moistness, and I apologize. We're almost done. I'm going to go towel off. But we got some more questions to answer. So with all these additions coming to the game, it's obviously an incredibly busy time for Dead by Daylight.
He said the word.
Hopefully you noticed. So let's take the time to answer questions. And I want to start with my pet favorite subject, which I was so psyched to talk about earlier. Let's get more into detail now on cross progression.
Yes. As we shared at the top of the show today, cross progression will be available July 22nd for anyone looking to sync their Dead by Daylight purchases or progress across all
I'm gonna go
of their
grab something.
platforms. Anyone who wants to begin linking their platform can go ahead and start doing that on their behavior account as of today, and then sync them all together on July 22nd when cross progression is enabled. To help with this process and make it smoother when that time does come, we have a simple how-to video that is easy to digest. It's step by step so that you can go ahead and get cross progression set up for you. So look out for that on our website and on our socials on July 19th.
Yes, and so for those looking for your specific platform of choice, what the details are, we've prepared a lovely little grid. We're just going to walk through it right now so everyone has the same level of info. There it is. A lot of green check marks. We love to see it. So you see for PlayStation and for Xbox, for Steam, Epic, and Microsoft Store. They all systems go for shared progression, shared inventory, shared paid currency, and shared DLC, meaning all that stuff transfers on any of those platforms. We will call out, Switch does allow shared progression and shared inventory, but we're unable to support at this time shared paid currency and shared DLC, with a caveat: if you're coming from another platform to Switch, you can bring that content with you, that DLC with you. So that is the only real caveat there. A lot of green checks. So if you need this is going to be posted up on our social accounts pretty soon. Maybe it already has been, who knows. So that is the detail. And yeah, we'll pass it back over to you.
Yeah, so if after all of that was a lot of information. If you have any questions, we do have a handy dandy FAQ for you that covers all of that. So go ahead and check out our socials, or the website, so you can see everything there is to know about that.
Yeah, and we have another bit of information that is tied to this, right? So because cross progression ties all of our platforms together, we need all of our platforms to be working on the same playing field, so the same pricing, right? So there were a few DLCs on the PC side of things that had unmatched prices with the rest of the ecosystem. So starting on July 22nd, when cross progression goes live, All Things Wicked, Sadako Rising, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, Saw, Silent Hill, and Dungeons and Dragons chapters are going to be adjusted from $6.99 US to $7.99 US on Steam, Epic, and Microsoft Store. So, we have another piece of housekeeping. We're doing a bit of housekeeping here. We want to keep you up to date with the info we got. This is a follow-up from our recent PTB. Players noticed right away a lot of UI changes in the character selection lobby, and had very strong thoughts on those.
Yeah, so we totally hear you on that, and we wanted to let you know that we've made the following changes that's releasing today on all platforms, or released on most platforms. Switch players, don't fret. This change will be coming to your way shortly, just we need a little bit more time. The character grid will contain 4 columns instead, it increased from 3. We're removing the own tag since you know what you own, and controller stickiness is being increased to the grid navigation to better make your selections.
So thank you so much for your feedback here. These are the changes we could do in the very short time between PTB and live. Doesn't mean that's the extent of all the changes we'll do, but we wanted to get those to you as quickly as we could. So I was saying it to Justin earlier, this really is the value of what we do with the PTB. Getting that feedback from our players directly is so crucial. So thank you to everyone who participated. Thank you for anyone who's going to participate in a future PTB. And like we mentioned with 2v8, give us that feedback.
Yeah.
We crave it. So thank you so much. All right. Enough of me blabbering. We've got some questions to address.
That came in the last
I will
second.
ask it. How about you answer it?
Sure.
Okay. Any ETA on when Trickster will return?
So we can confirm at this moment that Trickster will be back in rotation when the update releases after today's stream.
Yep, and along with that, just wanted to let people know, starting with today's build, maybe you've already noticed it because it's available, the photosensitivity warning will pop at the beginning of every load. In the past, it was just on first install. We made a change, so it's there every time as it should be. Next question. Do you have any updates for custom games planned in the future?
So whilst that we don't have any updates currently planned, we're definitely looking at more
Oh
things
my god, they have a
to improve
gen
on the
in
custom
there?
game
I never
side.
even noticed.
And we're happy to hear players' ideas for what they'd like to see in there. Trust me, I'm really wanting
Flashing
stuff
glitch.
in customs. I want them. So we're watching.
Yep. Okay, here's a question we got on the Tome outfits. We've been seeing on social people asking if Sable has dreads as a hairstyle in her Tome outfit that we showed earlier on the show.
And the answer is no. This concept art shows Sable having, she doesn't have dreads. It's actually just a layered hairstyle. So trust, that's not happening.
Yeah, we take that stuff super seriously. So
Super
thank you
seriously.
for flagging it, but also thank you for your help on that. All right, that is the show. That was a lot of show.
It's a lot of show. We had so much to show at the show.
We had a lot. Yeah, and
we 2v8 that.
We are 2v eating.
We're 2v eating.
Someone backstage dared us to say that.
Yeah.
We did it. So thank you, everyone. We hope you enjoy this new chapter. Lara Croft is now available in Dead by Daylight. Go get her and add one of gaming's best survivors to your roster. And remember, next week is bonkers. It's going to be packed. We've got cross progression on July 22nd. We've got 2v8 on July 25th. So get ready for some absolutely insane trials. Also, since all the survivors are included, as we mentioned, even Lara Croft, our newest survivor, will be playable in 2v8.
It's going to be amazing, and I cannot wait to get in there. I have 7 friends to play it with. We also hope you earned yourself your first Twitch drop, which is going to be Jonah's Weary Eyes Headpiece Cosmetic. You get that at watching the first hour of our show. And if you want to go ahead and get the rest of Jonah's awesome outfit, watch any Dead by Daylight stream in the Twitch Dead by Daylight category.
I was like, wait, this is going to be 6 hours? I can't handle that.
July 30th to get it all. But for more information, go ahead to our website, deadbydaylight.com. But with that said, thank
Someone
you guys
said,
for
watch
hanging
me
out with
tonight.
us. We're going
They
to be
get
rating
banned?
polyester.
No
and
way,
as
no way.
always, be safe out there in the fog.
Permanently
Bye.
banned?
Thanks, y'all.
No way. They said, watch me tonight, and they got banned. But great stream. Holy cow. This is... I've never been to one of these. I don't know how often they do it, if they do it for every... update. That was nice. Hell yeah. Need to buy Leon. Yeah, Leon for sure not free. Jane? That was nice. I really enjoyed that. I really liked that. I got the Weary Eye. Yay! I just need to set up an account. Got a sweaty build I need to make. Wait, why do you need those characters? Are you seeing like the combo with the new Lara Croft ones? Shit stream! What the hell? That was a great stream! It was such a nice stream. Is rating Polly! Oh my god, it's Polly!
Hey!
I followed Polly.
Where's my game? Oh my gosh!
Polly!
Look at that cup filling up.
Dev's watch party.
Oh my god, 12,400 peoples. Oh, I got the alert. Hello, everyone. Well, hi, Dead by Daylight. I'm not sure I'm familiar with your content. What do you stream? Were you streaming today? What did you stream? Dead by Daylight? Were you streaming
God,
Dead by Daylight? Can one of the mods please give Dead by Daylight a shout out for their channel, please? If you're not following Dead by Daylight,
Polly,
you should follow
yes!
Dead by Daylight. Hello, everybody. How's it going today? I warned King about that trap 2 times! There's a trap in Maine! King, there's a
I
trap
love
in
him.
Maine!
Who are the others?
Even as he was running into Maine, I said, King, watch out! There's a trap! And then he put his foot in it. Oh man, we had so much fun with that
better be my new
2v8.
favorite
And I see
streamer.
some of y'all talking about, yeah, but look at they beat up these 2 tomato can M1 killers. That ain't gonna happen when they play the other killers. And I'll just say, y'all are sleeping on the ability of Trapper and Wraith to play together, because when Trapper puts down a trap, he gives the other himself
We're gonna be a
and the
stream
other
for
killer a
watching
speed
Polly
boost.
stream.
And I think the key to that game is fast downs, obviously, and duoing against survivors. And I think Trapper becomes an amazing support character in that the other killer can see where the traps are, and they can drive the survivors into Trapper's traps. And again, as I said, Trapper can provide speed boosts along the way. So Wraith with extra haste is terrifying. So I wouldn't sleep on those two duoing, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, what do we got here? Today is
They're probably not
Lara
live.
Croft release day. New content chapter collection. Seeking
It's
further
such a cute
adventure.
model.
The Tomb
Oh
Raider
my
collection offers a
goodness.
variety of outfits for Lara Croft with attire fit for all
Is that kinda
manner of
hot dog
climate.
costume?
Check out the Retrofit, the Autumn Adventurer, the Polar Expedition, and
Is it
Rugged
a hot dog
Survivalist,
costume?
now available in the in-game store. Additionally,
Say
receive
yes
the...
to the
Oh, thank you.
zester of polyester.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Alan. Receive the very rare Shipwreck Beach Badge with the purchase of a very rare outfit for Lara Croft. Thanks again for that amazing raid, Dead by Daylight. I, for one, am shocked that y'all have cross progress. Should I put the note up here? Maybe we should put the note on the screen for people who come in late about the
Well, there was one that was
about the cross progress. I was
yes.
very surprised for that. That you're gonna have that ready. Oh, that's pretty big. That you're gonna have that ready before 2v8 comes out. I've had a lot of people in YouTube comments saying to me, "When's cross progress coming? When's cross progress coming?" I'm saying, look, they said
We should. Why did it do that? Oh God, Queen. Okay, none of those were the other one, I think. Oh wait, no.
Hi, I'm Drag
Ah,
Trashly, and I'm here.
That's so loud. I'm sorry. Yeah, this was the other one. Drag Trashly. Who else was there that I liked? Is his name just Jordan? It's gotta be just Jordan. This is Jordan. I don't think this is him though. No, that's not him. It literally just said Jordan. I don't think he's here. I don't think he exists. He's AI. He never existed in the first place. I think that's about it. Might just be a dev or something, maybe, yeah. That was nice. I almost just started clicking on like a random stream. Danny's streaming? Alright. Let's do dolls. I need to find them first though. Where? Oh, where? Let me get them all set up real quick. Right. Here we go. I should set up my music because it's pretty cringe. First, we do this. Bandle. Released in 2023. Am I supposed to know this? It sounds kind of familiar. This sounds familiar. I think. But a lot of songs sound alike. Oh, fuck, what is this? Fuck. Supposed to please it all the time? Oh, I don't watch her that much. Bloom? Flower? Maybe a... flower? Is that what it's called? Flower? Flower? Wait, is it Miley Cyrus? Yay! Nice. Right now we can put on 3 hours of lo-fi beats to study to no copyright. Oh, yeah. Connection time. Exploratory? I'm sorry. What? Kinky. Fiddler, Piper. Preliminary exploratory trial cross. One away. Ruby? Probably Testy. Oh my god, we have one guest left. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold on, give me a second. You guys can think on that. The sprinkler people are here. Be right back. Hello. Hi. Good to see you. So it's like 1, and I usually don't, at least now, I don't stream this early. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna take a break, and we'll come back to this in like an hour? I'm sorry. But I gotta like eat, take care of this, take dog out. Stuff like that. So I'll see you guys in about an hour. Let me do something real quick. Right.